Welcome back to Crocheting 101, where I teach the girlies and whoever wants to learn how to crochet. In today's episode, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to crochet this ribbed effect that's perfect for winter projects like beanies, sweaters, scarves, and this cardigan that we're making next, so I'm showing y'all up close and personal so that you can follow along. Here's the yarn I'll be using today. It's the Big Twist Value yarn that I got from Michael, and this 5mm hook because that's what the yarn calls for. So grab your hook and let's get started. So this stitch is very beginner friendly. We're just going to start off with a basic slip knot. I have a tutorial on my page. Just look for the Crocheting 101 playlist and you'll find everything you need. Next, we're just starting off with a chain, and for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to chain 20, and I think that's a good place to start if you're just working on a swatch like this. So here's what your chain should be looking like. Now we're going to do half double crochets all the way down the row. Skipping the first chain from your hook, we're going to work into the second chain that I'm pointing to right here, then yarn over and enter your hook right into that second chain space from your hook. Then yarn over and pull it through so that you have 3 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. From there, we're going to continue with the same exact stitch all the way down the row. So yarn over, enter your hook into the next chain space, pull it through, yarn over, and then pull through all 3 loops on your hook. So here are the first few stitches all done. Now we're just going to continue with the same exact stitch all the way down the row, and here's what it should be looking like. From there, you're just going to chain 1 and flip your work, and now we're ready to start row 2. So now we're looking at the back of the project, and for the second row, we're going to do half double crochets into the back loop only. So instead of putting your hook under the entire V, we're going to yarn over and insert our hook only into the back part of that. And it's important to note that I didn't skip any spaces after I chained 1. We're working into that very first V. So now you finished your first half double crochet in the back loop only. We're going to continue with this exact same stitch for the rest of the project. So one more time, just yarn over, insert your hook into that back loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 of those loops that are on your hook, and then once you're finished with that row, it should look something like this. And every time you finish a row, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and then enter your hook into that very first back loop. And at this point, you got it from here. You're just going to continue doing this exact same thing for the rest of the project. And like I said, this is definitely one of my favorite stitches. You can probably switch it up and do double crochets or whatever crochet you want to do, but I personally just like how tight the half double crochet turns out. Like, I don't know, it just looks very clean to me. So here's the final result. As always, let me know if you guys have any questions, because next up is a cardigan.